Greek mythology is filled with captivating tales and intriguing characters. Among them, Medusa stands out as one of the most compelling legends from ancient Greece. Her story is both tragic and fascinating. Medusa was not always a monster. She began her life as one of the most beautiful women, born to the sea gods Phorcys and Ceto. Phorcys is often depicted as a god representing the hidden dangers of the deep, being a son of Pontus, the sea, and Gaia, the earth, which makes him part of the oldest generation of Greek gods, the primordial deities. Ceto embodies the dangers and monsters of the sea and is also a child of Pontus and Gaia. Together, they are said to be the parents of the Gorgons, including Medusa, as well as other sea monsters like Echidna and the serpent Ladon, who guarded the golden apples in the garden of the Hesperides. Medusa had two sisters, Stheno and Euryale, but unlike them, she was mortal and looked like an ordinary woman, while her sisters had the features of Gorgons, half-serpent creatures. Medusa was celebrated for her beauty and kind heart. As she grew older, her beauty attracted many admirers, including her friend Poseidon, who fell in love with her. However, Medusa aspired to become a priestess of Athena, a role that required her to remain pure and chaste. Selection as a priestess depended on factors like family lineage, personal qualities, and signs of favor from the gods. In this position, Medusa would have participated in various rituals and served directly under Athena. Medusa's beauty drew people to Athena's temple, not only for worship, but also to see her. This attention caught the eye of Poseidon, who sought revenge against Athena, leading to a rivalry over who would be the principal deity of Athens. Both gods offered gifts to win the favor of the city's people. Poseidon created a salty spring, while Athena gifted an olive tree symbolizing peace and prosperity. The people chose Athena's gift, naming the city after her, which was a significant blow to Poseidon's pride. The turning point in Medusa's life came with her encounter with Poseidon, who either seduced or assaulted her in Athena's temple. This act violated the sanctity of the temple and Medusa's vow of celibacy, provoking Athena's wrath. In her anger, Athena cursed Medusa, transforming her beautiful hair into a mass of writhing snakes, giving her the power to turn anyone who looked directly at her into stone. This change not only altered Medusa's appearance, but also symbolized her new monstrous nature, forcing her into isolation to protect others from her curse. In some versions of the myth, her immortal sisters, Stheno and Euryale, lived with her for a time to offer protection. However, Medusa's mortality ultimately led to her demise at the hands of the hero Perseus. Perseus was the son of Zeus, the king of the gods, and Danae, daughter of King Acrisius of Argos. Acrisius, wanting to eliminate Perseus, sent him on a seemingly impossible quest to retrieve Medusa's head, hoping he would fail. Perseus, aided by the gods, received a polished shield from Athena to use as a mirror to avoid looking directly at Medusa, a sharp adamantine sword from Hermes for beheading her, winged sandals for flight, a magic satchel to safely contain her head, and Hades' helm of invisibility for stealth. His first challenge was locating Medusa, which he accomplished by cleverly persuading the Grey, three ancient sisters who shared one eye and one tooth, to reveal her whereabouts. Once he found Medusa asleep with her sisters, Perseus used Athena's mirrored shield to guide his movements without looking directly at her. In a swift action, he beheaded her, and from her severed neck sprang Pegasus, the winged horse, and Chrysaea, a giant wielding a golden sword. Upon returning to Polydectes' palace during a banquet, Perseus revealed Medusa's head, turning Polydectes and his guests into stone. As revenge, he freed his mother and briefly took the throne of Seriphos before leaving it to Dictys, the fisherman who had rescued him. After his adventures, Perseus gifted Medusa's head to Athena, who placed it on her shield, the Aegis.